So good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
Your first question is, please tell us your name, introduce yourself. Please share more about your personality, some personal experience, and how you want people to recognize you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I am Juliana Owoka, Mrs. I'm an educator. I I retire as an administrator in a school recently, and I am a mother of four, so they are all grown up, and grandmother too, and I'm a farmer now.
I love that. Okay. So number two question says, what are the three major challenges you've encountered in snail farming so far, and how have you been able to overcome them?
Okay, challenges. The very first challenge is, being in a city and you want to do slave farming. The area where I stay in Lagos, there's no space for such, you want to do farming like that. And that was a challenge, a cause of challenge initially. But as time goes on, I saw this training online and on snail farming, and I attended the training. So part of the question I asked was that challenge that I've been having, can I or can I operate, snail farming in my house in the city? And I was told yes, that you can. In fact, it was like the burden lifted off me when the answer was yes. And there I am. I started, I did my best. And the one challenge I had, when I started as a newbie, I got snails that were small, and that really gave me a lot of headache. The headache was a bit challenging, and I think aside from that, nothing much. Another challenge is getting the plantain leaves to mulch them, which I go, out of my way to do so. God has been helping me.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much. Now, question three is, disease management is crucial in any farming endeavor. What are some common diseases affecting snails or that have affected your snails? Or how do you mitigate against them if there hasn't been any?
Okay, for me, I have not experienced any of such, but I feel, if you said that cleanliness is next to your godliness somehow.
Yes.
When I started, I found out that my friend was looking so roughly. What is this? I can't cope with this. And I had to call my mentor, and he said that I should introduce, what is it called, earthworm to my pen, which I did. And another thing that we were told is that we shouldn't allow leftover meal, in the pen. What that means is that as at the time you are removing the trays in the morning, you must make sure that none of the meals, drop on the floor. If any should, you should pack them and make that place clean. Once your pen is very clean, you wouldn't, encounter any of such diseases. For me, I've not encountered any because I am so deliberate in what I do.
No, that's really beautiful. Okay, so your number four question is, in the best of your knowledge, how can you prevent? I think you've already answered this. How can you prevent these diseases? Or maybe can you add more to it or share more light on that?
Okay, prevention of diseases also got to do with you. Number one, your pen must not be waterlogged.
Beautiful.
It mustn't be waterlogged. And another thing, you should guard it. It's not something you do, haphazardly. You do it, like I said, you should be deliberate. You should be deliberate. It's to prevent diseases entering your pen. You should be deliberate and mindful of what you're doing. That's all I can say.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, number five question is, what are your plans for advancement of snail farming in your community or Nigeria at large?
Advancement. Like, before you enter into anything, you must have something in mind.
Yes.
Like me, I have the mind of drinking women, especially those ones that are living, retiring from their places of work,
Yeah.
and some of them are really do not know what to do, and some are They are still very, very agile, and they can do something. And for the fact that they don't know what to do, you see them, lazing about and all that. What I intend me is to use this snail farming to empower such women, and even some younger women that do not work. I will also let them know that even get a week, they can rear snails and make money and make a living out of it.
Oh,
That's what I intend to do.
that's beautiful. Okay, now number six question is, what was your happiest moment this year regarding your snail farm?
Yay! My happiest moment was number one, the day I got my snails, I got my order. Then number two was the day I found eggs, my snail laid egg. In fact, I raised the snails for about 3 months. The day I found egg, in fact, it was like, even if I was in a sick, I would have jumped up. And so and I told the doctor that I'm okay, so I can go now. In
Wow,
fact, it was my joyous moment.
wow,
And it didn't end there. Anytime I see eggs like that, I'm very, very joyful. So
wow.
what that means is that it's working.
Beautiful, it's working. But very soon your joy will be cut short because you get so much eggs that it will overwhelm you.
It wouldn't happen.
Okay. Um, do you have plans for exportation?
Yes, I do. In conjunction with my mentor, I do. But I know it's going to be, it's a projection anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your closing remark? What's the closing remark you have for AgroCycle?
The closing remark I have as no science. Number one, I will say God bless you.
Oh,
God bless you in the sense that He did not make it difficult for us to trust Him. Thank you so much. And I also bless God for your kind of person in that each time we call, you answer and you solve the problem. Even many a times you call to find out how your people, your babies in the business are doing. That is fantastic. I love you. And I say more grace to the business.
yeah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
One more thing is we'll be needing you to send your picture, um a picture of you dressed in one of your best attires, a picture of you standing close to your farm, and a picture of your farm so that we can also include in your magazine. Thank you very much.
Okay. When will I have that done?
Anytime, maybe now or maybe
Okay.
later. Good.
All right. Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.